It's Tuesday night, and we are back, aren't we,
We
Maestro?
are indeed back again
Yeah.
Tuesday night. So, how was your week?
It was fabulous, Maestro. I've been I don't know what I've been doing. I've been taking care of a great catalog of music. You know, we've released almost 100 records. You know, that's crazy. You know.
Yeah, it's fun. And I've been editing actually the Golden Eagle, and I'm extremely excited over the result we got last week, and also started to edit the trumpet concerto Caballos Mágicos. And what else have I been doing? Well, things start to come in again. The spring is looking very good with a lot of wonderful jobs coming in. So
yeah,
it feels
after the
pandemic feels like it's going slowly back to normal.
Yeah,
that's good. And tonight we have something very exciting, Stravinsky.
Yeah.
This little beautiful fanfare for the new theater. And we also have the continuation of the saxophone.
With Linn Persson, right? One of the greatest saxophone players ever lived.
There she is.
There she is. No, she is really something. I've been editing her music today, actually. One of the latter, Peterson pieces, and she's playing the baritone. Wow, she's incredible.
But before we go into this, I must say that we have now got our first Royal EG ambassador of streams. Marcus Crompton was crowned yesterday because he won two competitions, and the competition was the romantic best of romantic. That album just streamed over 500,000 streams. Over half a million. And we're starting now with the Nordic Wind Ensemble competition. The Nordic Wind Ensemble has more than 1,000. I think 100,000. I think 120,000 or something like that.
That's just crazy. That's insane.
It's good. It's good.
Yeah.
So we are very happy about the future, and we are continuing to invest. Jan Sandström have started. Gothenburg took immediately our commission that we did with Jan Sandström's.
Yeah, because could you tell us something? Because I mean, we've been doing quite well for some time now. I mean, 2 years, and we got some money in, and we invested it right away. Could you tell us in what way did we invest this money?
Yes, we invest every single penny, exactly like Jeff Bezos has done. This is something.
And Frank Zappa as well.
So it's like we started. The first money we bought microphones. We have now 34 fantastic microphones of different sorts. We are buying really good ones. All the time. The new selection is from Germany, which is very, very exciting. And we are doing also we had a good quarter last quarter, so we invested in a new trombone concerto by Jan Sandström, which he has started to work on. Gothenburg Symphony took the premiere, and that's going to be very exciting too.
So we actually commissioned a new trombone concerto. Could we please applaud ourselves? And bring in our guest for tonight. Who is this guy?
This guy, Jonas Lindeborg, is a phenomenal guy. I've known him very well. He's played naked, a concert completely naked, where he played this beautiful Telemann concerto, and he's coming on now. I think let's bring him on, and then. Jonas.
Welcome, Jonas.
Christian, Per, everyone, thank you very much
Yes.
for having me.
Yeah. So this fanfare, I heard it was written in 64, and it's only 30 seconds, and the fee was $1,000 at that time, which should be around $10,000 today.
Yeah.
So $10,000 for 30 seconds of writing.
Yeah.
quite a good fee.
It was written for the New York State Theater at the Lincoln Center area, I think it was. And Joakim, big up to Joakim Agnas, who played this with me.
Yes, it's a beautiful.
He wasn't able to stop by, I think, but my dear colleague, and we have a long history together, and played this piece a lot actually when we were young, with on tour and a lot of different places. It's have a quite a special place in my mind, this fanfare. So it's very fun to do it in this release.
Yeah, it's something, and I mean the sound quality is great, which you got there. It's got some really good edge on it. Yeah. And there is a YouTube video with that, which will soon be released, and we're looking forward to a lot of views for that and a lot of streams for this little fanfare. And we're also continuing our collaboration. Of course, Hans Ek's beautiful piece was released a week ago. Could you tell us a little bit about him?
About Hans?
Yeah.
He's amazing artist and arranger, conductor, and we worked together since we were 17 years old, approximately. And since that first day I met him, he has had his agenda, his own personal, way of. You can hear that it's Hans in 1 second. It has always been like that. And he's never given up that quest, I think, and it takes a lot of courage and determination to the whole life, the whole career, stick to your beliefs. So Hans is one of the greatest, I think.
Yeah. So the project is of course called Fanfares and Fuck Offs.
Yes, again, Hans X. Thank you, Hans, for the title suggestion.
Was that his idea?
Yeah.
That's wonderful. And some of the next releases coming up, we're releasing one every 3 weeks, and then making a full album then after that with a little celebration also. And of course, tell me about this piece, this longer piece that we were recently
released. I like the thing with the record is fanfares. I like fanfares. The how a fanfare is built up, it reminds me in some ways that, of maybe a punk tune, like a Clash tune. It starts and it ends very soon. It's nothing, starts and ends, and it's kind of clear. I like the clearness. And also we all started, we played fanfares. I played my first gig and got 50 kroner at the swimming competition in Norrköping when I was 13. It was a fanfare, and we all did that. So fanfares are kind of cool, I think. But this isn't the ordinary fanfare. But I like the form.
Yeah, but the Sundgren thing that you're doing.
And the fanfares, the fuck off part of this record is more like, as I said in the previous interview, we did that. It's not a mean fuck off. It's just a. It's just a name for the. It's very unforgiving. It's uncensored, and it's a kind of punkish record, and
a little bit like inspired. I suppose it could be inspired by Zappa.
Yeah,
which we are also
very
releasing.
Much so, and I'm
or Frej Larsson, who is also.
And I'm especially proud of the Joakim Sundgren piece.
Yeah, the Sundgren piece. That's what I wanted to do.
Extremely complicated 20 minutes trumpet sextet that I did record a while ago, and I'm proud of that because it's very good music, very very.
Yeah. So hopefully in 3 weeks we will release this, and maybe he will be able to be there.
Yeah, gentlemen, we're not only releasing trumpet this week. Tonight we're actually releasing some beautiful saxophone music with the musician right here to the left of you, right of you, Maestro. Linn Persson,
Yeah,
the fantastic,
Linn. Yeah,
the fantastic saxophone players. So I'm about to play some music and just bring her on. What do you think of that?
Yeah, wonderful, wonderful.
Listen to this.
So let's hear what's going on.
Linn, welcome to the show and congratulations once again. Fantastic recording, fantastic performance. What a great, just performance of this fantastic music. How was it to perform this solo piece for once by Matthew Peterson? I mean, on the alto and
terrible. Exhausting.
Yeah.
No, but really so exhausting. I've never played a piece without any chance to breathe at all, where you just have to make that up yourself all the time and just try to find some place to get a tiny bit of air in. I mean, I performed this a couple of times over the past 2 years, even though it was Corona years, and it's been a struggle. I've been so sweaty and out of breath and exhausting, really. It's like he thought that I didn't need to breathe.
but I must say, I was amazed because I had the fortune to produce this, and I was sitting there, and I couldn't notice any problems with your breath at all. You were doing extremely well, and you were sort of. But you were, I remember you were extremely self-critical also, always where we were. But it was a very exciting thing. It was the first time I heard you play. And
it was the first recording we did for this CD as well, with Matthew's saxophone music. And it was a very special time. I remember, I think that it was a week after the Corona restrictions were in place in Sweden. And all our gigs had been canceled. And we didn't know anything what was going to happen, and then suddenly we had this recording and everything else was empty. We didn't know what to do the week after, or it was a very special time of uncertainty, but I remember this day. It was a fun day.
And the name Baddest Girl on the Mountain.
Yeah, I think we have to ask Matthew about that. I guess it's me, but
he's here.
And when I talked to him, I talked to him also because you wanted another photo of yourself for this, but I said no. You've got to look like the baddest girl on the mountain. I think that little look in the eyes.
You just wait, because the next one we haven't released yet. It's called Smooth, Fat, Nasty. And I just sent the edit to you and Matthew today, and I immediately got the response from Matthew, and I totally agree. He said, let's just take a minute off here and just, give our condolences to Linn, because this, performance of solo saxophone playing is just wow. And I totally agree. I mean, it's fantastic the way you're performing this. So let's bring Matthew on and listen to some more of your great, performance, Linn. Matthew's here, and this is the music. Wow. So Matthew, you found a pretty good musician to play this, didn't you?
Absolutely. Yeah, I knew what I had in Linn. This was the third piece I'd written for Linn.
Oh, really?
Although
Yeah.
I hear her complaining about breathing and things like this, and I'm thinking maybe it's time to work with somebody else. But no, really,
Yeah, come on.
it was
I
kind of
think
Okay,
it's
you
great. I think it's great
you
you're
got a trumpet
challenging.
player there. You
That's
got a
right.
trumpet player there to work
Take me,
with.
take me.
Yeah.
I don't need to read.
Jonas is phenomenal.
Wow.
Have you,
No,
Complaining,
Jonas?
Matthew. I think it's great. It's just very challenging, and I've learned a lot
that's-
from it.
That's funny because this title is kind of an interesting title, and Linn, I wrote this piece very quickly. I didn't have time to breathe. Linn and I are in an organization called Unga Tankar och Musik, Young Thoughts on Music, and we were arranging concerts. And I was going to write a solo piece for Linn, also to Jakob Koranji and the pianist Anna Christensen. And so I had these 3 solo pieces to write, and Linn was very fascinated by a folk musician in the group who had given a presentation on the sort of rhythmic structures in folk dance of the Nordic countries. And I knew something about the Norwegian halling, which is a dance for young man, basically to show off for the ladies. So I thought, well, I'll have a piece for a young woman to show off with. So I wrote Baddest Girl on the Mountain for Linn.
Did I get that
Oh,
right,
my.
Matthew? You do pieces to attract young women. Is that so?
Oh,
That's what I heard.
God. I'm sorry.
That's what I heard.
I'm so sorry.
That's not really politically correct. You know that, right?
Jack,
And
I
if
thought you
want to
were
get- If you
decent
want to
these
get
days.
chicks, you're in the wrong genre. You should be in the music business, but not in the contemporary classical
See,
music.
I have
business.
so many of them coming after me, Frederick. I have to scare them away. So I got into classical music, right?
I don't believe you there. Oh, but now
So
I
I
know
thought
why
you were in
now I know why you
Australia.
teach. Now I know why you teach.
I thought you were in Australia, Jack.
Now I'm back actually, but I've been back for a while, and now I'm in Greenland. You see, they
Oh.
have this very old telephone booth. But I was noticing that is Joakim Agnas, is he on the show?
I'm
No,
very
he's not,
sorry that
but he
Joakim
didn't come.
couldn't make it. I'm very sorry for his. I'm going to say hello to everybody from him. Has a family issues with.
But I think it's wise of him not to be on the show because, you know, his famous brother was in the Melody Festival many years ago. That's a great show. But choosing this show as a career move is not very wise.
Well, Mr. Jack, I think we have to say goodbye to you and continue.
Well,
with
I'm just getting started here.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you want to say then?
No, well, nothing. I just want to take up your time a bit to spare everyone else from your rubbling.
Well, you
Rubbish,
have to take.
but-
I will.
Is that Stravinsky behind you?
Maternal leave here.
Yeah,
vacation.
Stravinsky is with
Is it Stravinsky
yeah,
before he got your haircut?
he's in the show.
Take care, Jack.
That was
See you
actually-
Okay.
soon. See you soon.
See you
Okay.
soon. See you soon. See you soon.
So,
Jonas,
Matthew,
by the way, Jonas, did you have you met Linn before? Have you worked with her? Jonas and,
No, Linn, no, I haven't. I'm very sorry. Nice to meet you, Linn.
Nice to meet you too.
yes,
Yeah, we have to do something.
yes,
Did you use
yes.
circular breathing, Linn, on this, or?
No, I didn't. It was just too many things to do
I
at the same
see.
time, and it worked pretty well, even though I didn't use it.
Just curious because it's very hard to do something like that, as you said. So I'm very impressed. Sounded
Yeah.
very groovy and very beautiful.
Thank you.
I must say, when it comes to circular breathing, I'm not very fond of that because I think that it's such an irritating thing. I haven't heard anyone who can do it without hearing this sound from the nose, and I think it's pretty irritating. So I appreciate that you didn't do it.
Yeah, but also
Linn.
because it's a piece with a lot of power in it from the
Yeah.
start to the end, and you want to keep that excitement the whole time. And I think it's more difficult doing that with circular breathing than normal breathing. So
well, like the thing is, I can address you and tell you all that I've been editing these pieces for last 2 weeks, and the piece coming up, Smooth Fat Nasty, is almost without editing, and it's
Wow.
also a solo piece for you, Linn, and it's it just goes right on through the 7 minutes it takes. So either did the composer learn something, or did you learn? I don't know.
Smooth Fat Nasty was the first piece I wrote for her.
Oh, it was.
It was. That's right. So I must have.
I got the score right here. It says 2017.
17.
Yeah. I thought it was the most recent one, but it wasn't.
Nope, it's the oldest on the.
So
So
you
everything
degraded
on our
them,
album is going to be from 2017.
Yeah.
That's right. I just got worse. But
Yeah.
no, it's a special piece. Smooth Fat Nasty is a special piece. So everyone can. I know I'm looking forward to the release of that very much.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
Very special.
And it sounds fantastic. Yeah, both of the
This is amazing. Jonas, while we have you here, what
Yeah.
are you up? What are you doing right now? You're extremely busy.
Yeah, it's a busy time now after Corona. So I'm working at the Royal Dramatic Theatre. I guess you say that in English, with the cabaret, with the Timbuktu band, Damn. It's a very funky band that I'm fortunate to be in this year. So that's a big treat. And then of course,
Are you acting in that too?
Yeah,
or
we're
are
acting
you
a little
just-
bit and playing a lot of solo stuff, all of the guys and girls in the band. And it's a kind of free improvisation based, a lot of improvisation, and we're on stage
Wow.
a lot, and it's very fun, and it's turned out very good. It's not so much musical, no musical stars. That there's more like the actors, the dramatic actors sing, and I like the feeling that's.
But you're a musical.
So
star,
is it
You're on European Gramophone, aren't you?
Yeah, my pink ball. This is my studio.
Yeah.
No, but tell me who are the actors doing this? Swedish actors.
It's Marie Rickardsson has the leading.
Oh, wow.
Character. So yesterday she told me a lot of nice stories about the Tom Cruise and her Hollywood career. So
Oh, wow.
Christmas Eve.
That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The band is fantastic. And then I tried to play with the Windlagsabel, the Blåsarsymfonikerna, Swedish Windlags.
Oh, yeah.
That you worked with many years together with us. So
yeah, and we hope to be able to do the trumpet, my trumpet concerto with them.
we had a
see
meeting
what
today,
happens.
and we really hope to get it done. Yeah.
How are they doing now? Because they have to leave Stockholm. The Wind Ensemble has to leave their so they're not anymore in charge over Musikaliska, or is it?
No, I don't. It's a kind of turbulent time, I think.
Yeah,
Nobody
with
knows.
Selling.
Nobody knows what's going to happen, but
No,
can
it's
just
like
hope.
always in
yeah,
music.
it's like always.
Hmm.
And just hope for the best.
Yeah, and Linn, what about you with the quartet and everything? And it's running. Are you starting to get gigs again, or?
Yes, we have an excitement project that we're about to launch again or finish up maybe. We have a collaboration with a Canadian saxophone quartet called Quasar Saxophones.
Wow.
And we have had an exchange. So we've been to Canada before the pandemic, and now we've been trying to get them here for a while.
Uh-huh.
But in 2 weeks' time, they will finally arrive here, and we will do some octet concerts together with some commissioned pieces.
So who wrote those pieces?
Jenny Hetne is the Swedish composer, and Simon Bertrand is the Canadian composer.
Wow, long pieces or like shorter or longer pieces?
Between 10-15 minutes.
Wow, fantastic.
So
Very
we're
exciting.
doing concerts in Uppsala and Västerås, and some workshops with young musicians as well. So we're very much looking forward to that, to finally coming together.
Yeah, that's wonderful. And then we have of course the continuation of this saxophone festival that we're hoping for. And Matthew, what are you up to at the moment? You wrote your beautiful symphony already now.
Yeah, we had a little performance of a piece of that as sort of a sneak peek in Minnesota. And then they'll do the whole piece on tour in February. And then I'm working on a really cool solo for the percussionist Magdalena Meitzner with electronics, and hoping to get started on the new piece for radio choir soon.
But you see, the symphony is already in.
That's right. Yeah, my first symphony, The Singing Wilderness, will be the premiere will be in February.
Wow, with which
Yeah, that's
orchestra?
fantastic. Yeah.
That's with there are 3 orchestras that have commissioned that. That's St. Olaf College will give the
Yep.
premieres. They're really fine university orchestra, and then Metropolitan Symphony.
Oh
with
yeah,
Bill
where
Schrickle.
Yannick Segin was
And then an orchestra in Minnesota called Northern Symphony. So those
Oh,
3
yeah.
orchestras commissioned the piece together.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Great.
Fingers crossed, we're working on getting an orchestra here in Sweden to give the
Yeah, that would be great.
What about the European Gramophone Orchestra that we're setting up?
With Jonas Lindeborg on solo
yeah.
trumpet.
No, he's
Yeah,
conducting actually.
And we are-
He's conducting.
I'm on for everything. Just throw it at me.
Yeah.
He's going to conduct naked.
My naked years are over. Actually,
They're over. I think the listener
Can't
should
take
know
it
though
any long.
that his career as a comedian was quite amazing, because he did a very, very serious concert playing a Telemann concerto.
Yeah, I think it was.
Or a sonata or something with a pianist. He comes on stage. Everything is as normal. The only thing, he's completely naked. And he does it completely like if he had a taste.
I think that's wrong, Jonas. I think that's completely, doesn't
not
belong in music.
wrong. It's right.
But you know that these clips on YouTube are banned. They are
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
censored,
Because
yeah.
I've told them to ban it,
Yeah. Actually, it was kind of interesting. The initial shock, and then laughter, and then and after a few minutes, everything's normal.
Yeah.
And about it. I think it was very interesting experiment.
I think so too, and I think you have to think of it as something serious.
Yeah, of course.
Because when you do it, the way you did it, I think was very, very. It was like an artwork, really, proper.
I like the first part of that career, but then a lot of regissörer was directors and people in the industry. We gotta have the naked trumpet player, and I did the show at the Stadsteater for 100 shows, and it was too much after a while.
So you did
really
it.
Cold.
Yeah. So
some wise dude.
I create the monster. No.
Yeah. Well, these things. Some wise dude just said in some newspaper that nudity and all of that, what comes along with it is sugar, and art is protein. Art lasts. Nudity and
I think it depends.
It's sugar, Yeah.
No, this was not sugar.
It depends what context it's in.
Yes,
absolutely.
yeah,
but I mean, people wasn't there. I'm sorry, Jonas, to see you naked. They were there to hear you play the trumpet, right?
They didn't know
they didn't know what it was about, and you have to understand it in the right context. It's like a happening.
Yeah, of course, but people, they saw you naked and got shocked for a while, but eventually they start to listen to you playing the trumpet.
Yeah.
Music,
and then that's what you meant. Okay.
Yeah, of course. So
yeah. So but now
tell me,
yes.
Being naked and so on. I'm sure it was a fantastic, experience to see naked, but to hear you play the trumpet was maybe even better,
Yeah. It has nothing to do with seeing my body, and as you understand.
No. You have to see it to understand it.
Yeah, sure.
Anyway, Per, what about the release? Is it out?
The release usually comes out on Wednesdays. Sometimes Spotify, they are a bit. Oh my God.
It's out already, or?
It's out.
Yes?
So it's out. I will put this in the field commentary fields below here. So it's out.
Yeah.
Music
Wonderful.
Just dropped. So congratulations to
Linn
and Matthew and of course.
And Jonas, the Stravinsky fanfare will be out on Saturday.
Very nice, very nice.
Yeah. Wonderful. Thank you all for being with us.
Thank you so much for tonight. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, and See you next week.